What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to GmiasWorld, and yes, I know a lot of you guys are very, very excited. It's coming. Charles Woodson has finally been shown and actually confirmed by EA Sports. He will be part of the Zero Chill promo. There's going to be a lot of things that we have to do. We're going to go over those things very, very shortly. The first thing I got to do, though, is we're going to try our luck with one of these packs, see if we can pull something crazy. Didn't somebody say they had Game Changer? Oh, yeah, they do have Game Changer packs. Let's try one of these for 50K. Even though I don't got bread like that, we might as well just try one, dude. Just to try it, because we're kind of excited over here at GmiasWorld, because Charles Woodson is about to replace, yo, dude, is it going to be Night Train Lane or is it going to be Dami Rogers-Cromartie? I don't know who it's going to be. Okay, 87, 83. All right, we can make back that 50K then. We can sell these guys back. Looking kind of trash with the other cards right there, but not a big deal. All right, so pretty much what's going to happen is this. He's going to pretty much go to a 96 speed, with basic chem, without, the Raiders chem or the Packers chem or anything like that. He's going to be a 96 speed, which ultimately means with a theme team, he's going to go to 98 speed. So a lot of you guys already know it's going to be a lot of questions. I've already tweeted it out. I put it on YouTube. It's on Facebook. It's on Instagram. I'm going to be getting the same questions. Gmia, what's the move? What are we doing? Are we raid selling this guy, that guy, whatever, right? So look, regardless of what your theme team is, this is why I tell you guys, as we go through building our team up, it's very, very important to keep those additional slots so that we can start to move players and actually start players at the right position. For me, I'd rather put these players in specialist positions because although Dami Rogers-Cromartie is over here, I just have to sub him in. You know what I'm saying? Richard Sherman is not going to see my field. I'm not concerned about him. I don't care about him. So it doesn't really matter. So this is always an option for you guys to kind of sneak a player in. It just makes it a lot easier for the way that it works. You can see we got Bo Jackson in there. I'm pretty sure he's going to get a Zero Chill. So we're going to be rocking and rolling very, very soon because you guys know EA Sports blessed me with some crazy packs and I got a lot of those cards. So look, this is the situation, right? Richard Sherman never plays regardless. Now, I do want to point out Charles Woodson is a man-to-man corner. So he's not going to get those zone coverages the way that we like it. Flat zone KO, mid zone KO for cheap. He's going to have to pay a little bit more for that because, pretty much when you look at a man-to-man archetype, the number one player right now with man-to-man archetype, if you want to take a look at it, would be Deion Sanders. So Deion Sanders is very, very unique because he's been an older card that with the right chemistries, he has been probably the best corner in the game for a very, very long time. He's one of those guys that you don't need abilities on because his numbers are just so good. So because his numbers are that good, you don't need to do much to it. All you need to do is put him out there to play. So for me, I user him and run around with him because he gives me a major advantage. I can make up like 20, 25 yards, in distance if the ball is lobbed as opposed to a bullet pass. So he's excellent for me in that regard. When you look at the fact that Charles Woodson is going to be 96 speed, but he's going to have press, he's going to have a lot of these other things you can utilize, that's when we start getting down to the nitty-gritty. Like, all right, who are we going to replace? Why are we going to replace them? And how much coins can we make? So we can make the decision right now to say, you know what? I'm going to raid sell Dami Rogers-Cromartie and be prepared for it because they're going to be doing a special stream this Sunday at 7:30, right? So once they reveal all the stuff that goes into it, we're going to see more players. It'll make more sense to kind of start getting rid of players, but I don't want to do that right now because I already know I have to play Weekend League and I have to do other things that's going to be going on prior to them giving us the information. So we can just wait it out right now and just see how that rolls out. So right now at this moment, the way that I'm thinking about it is because Night Train Lane, see, this is the thing, right? Night Train Lane is good because he has all that hit power and he does a lot of weird stuff, but he's a 94 speed. So most of you guys already know the threshold with zone coverage is about 95 speed. Because if you have 95 and above, they pretty much, you're not going to burn them unless you have a crazy concept, a cover 3 beater, you throw the seam route, you motion a guy over on a slant. Like you have to have a custom route beater in order to do anything to them. But I want to keep you guys aware of the fact that I know he gets 94 speed, but he plays so well if you put him in the right position. That's what's hard about it. And then I just can't get over the fact that he has that hit power. That 92 hit power, dude, you guys have seen it live on stream. And also, if you guys are subscribed right here on YouTube to GmiasWorld Gaming, you would have seen it there as well. Dudes get hit sticked outrageously. It is a wild and savage situation. So he more than likely is going to stay, and Cromartie's going to have to get sold, even though Cromartie has that 95 speed. Because Night Train is just all around, statistically, a better corner. And he adds more to the flavor. Now, Charles Woodson is going to have to be a guy that we're going to have to be very, very careful how we utilize him because I know some of you guys are like, yeah, he played safety later in his career, whatever like that. So he probably is going to be good at safety. But remember, he's a man-to-man corner. So everything, if a lot of you guys like to add mid-zone KO, you like to add certain abilities. You have to understand with those type of corners, it costs too much. We have to be very, very careful with our ability point spending. So because he doesn't have the zone archetype, are you willing to spend? Like if you're willing to spend whatever, because I don't know what a lot of you guys are doing defensively, but I wouldn't do it because you have to stick with things that are 1 AP. That's what makes Richard Sherman so good. Richard Sherman gets a lot of these abilities for 1 AP. He's just slow as a snail, dude. The dude is just disgustingly slow, and he's going to get burnt for 6. And I'm going to tell you right now, I don't like that. I don't think that it's something that, you know, should happen. But unless I'm willing to use 2 AP for the deep in, you know, the deep in zone KO and stuff like that, he's going to get burnt. See, with these, it's sort of like that 1 step ahead, but the zone version of it. So he'll stay with the players if you keep these on. I've tried this out. It actually, you know, he'll light up and run with them. He won't get burnt, but I don't have 2 ability points. But mid-zone KO, flat zone KO, he gets for 1 AP. So that's really, really good stuff. That's something that you guys should probably take a look at and try to figure out, is that something that you want to do as you go forward? Because that's the only thing that makes him a good card. Other than that, he's very, very slow, and he doesn't do anything that we absolutely need at this time. So what I'm going to do right now is pretty much break it down the way that we're going to run the defense, okay? Richard Sherman, like I said, he's just there because he's a Niner. He doesn't play. Now, Night Train Lane, and we're going to have the other guy on the other side, Charles Woodson. We're going to have those 2 players there that are going to be able to be our starting corners. With those 2 players, with the actual user that I'm going to have, because I run like 5 corners. I think I run 5 or 4 corners. And then I have the 2 safeties right now, Ronnie Lott and Taylor Mays, right? So because I run my offense like that and I need the 4 corners, I have to just have the best, the best possible 49ers that are available there. Just because you guys keep asking about it, I like to continue to let you guys understand. He's the only guy that I put there because it doesn't make any sense to not have him there and have him as a specialist, because then I take away from being able to add other players. So I don't want to do that. So all the stuff that you see right here, I just have 49ers there just because. Does that mean that Nambi's going to lose his spot? No. What's going to happen is my specialist is going to lose a spot. So Dion, because I run the 4-6 speed package and Dion is my user, he's just out of the play. I could, hear me out, I could do this though. I could make Night Train my user and have Deion Sanders, you know what I'm saying, do what he does, and I will probably have more hit power and be able to do a lot more weird stuff. That is a possibility. But let me see something. Does he get pick artist for 1? Because we can change it up, because this is what I'm trying to figure out, right? Let me see. Does he get it? Where's he at? He gets it for 1? Yeah, he does. All right, so we could do that. The problem with Night Train is, obviously he's a 94 speed, but as a user, it'll be fine. We won't have an issue with that. That might be something that we could actually update. We could let Night Train be that guy. All right, be the user, and Deion Sanders will play what he's supposed to play, and then that'll be what we're supposed to be, putting together for, the actual team to make it work. With this situation right here, we're going to have to be very, very smart with the way that we do it, though. If I switch these 2 players, that's going to affect everything very, very negatively with the way that my defense actually works, because I won't have the same speed burst with everything that's going on. So with that being the case, it looks like what we're going to have to do is let Dion and Charles Woodson be our starting corners. Once the zero chill information is out, like I said, the special stream is Sunday. Once we have all that, I think we're going to switch it, because now it's going to be much harder to burn us on the outside. The other issue is this: we're going to have to probably, in most cases, we're going to have to get rid of Dominique Rodgers-Cromartie. All right, that guy's going to have to be gone. So we're going to probably sneak in Charles Woodson over here someplace, and that'll be it for that. And we'll pretty much formulate the team from that, that regard. For those of you guys that are asking about the other players, because we have out of positions, we're going to have Calvin Johnson, probably free safety, all that stuff's going to be going on. That we're going to have to wait until they actually announce it. I don't want to start getting crazy, because then I'm going to have to start raid selling dudes, and you guys know the way that ends. All right? This is something that everybody needs to understand. When you guys start to raid sell people very, very early, and you don't have all the information, you're not going to gain any additional coin right now, because the market is already really bad. So you can just wait it out, because people are going to still need training. They're going to still need certain cards. They're going to be still building theme teams. A lot of people get the game late, so they'll be getting the game a little bit later on, and they're going to buy your cards anyway. So I wouldn't go too crazy about selling anything at this point, which is why I'm not going to do that, because I've already sold off what I needed to right now. And I'm going to wait it out and see exactly what's going on. All right? But Charles Woodson is back. That's going to be the plan. Dion, Charles. Dion and Charles Woodson. We're going to user Night Train lane, and that's the way we're going to do it. That way we take away the outside, the outside routes with faster players. And then now we have a user that can cause hit stick fumbles instead of Dion that can't. We can get some big hits off and do some things like that. So once we get all the information about the challenges and everything like that with the grind, I'm pretty sure they're going to give out some free players and stuff like that. You'll have all that information. I know you guys are excited. We've been waiting for Charles Woodson for a while. We're going to be all over it as soon as they give us all the information. I want to thank you guys and girls for watching. Hopefully you guys are enjoying your holiday and your weekend. I'm going to see you guys and girls next time. One love, y'all.